Yeah, I've used this one now. Oh, it's recording. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fikum. Barakallahu fikum. MashaAllah. I'm glad to see you all waited. May Allah reward you all. Barakallahu fikum. Alhamdulillah. We want to get started with our class. Let me bring the book up. Tayyib. Bismillah. MashaAllah. 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 Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. May Allah reward you all for your patience. May Allah reward you all greatly for your patience. Barakallahu feek. Well appreciated. Alhamdulillah. Today our class is in Buffalo. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you all for your patience. We want to get started. And today we're in Buffalo, and we want to look at the section that we took previously. Asma'ul Ishara or Ismul Ishara. These are the nouns for pointing at things. These are for the nouns for pointing at things. Barakallahu fikum. We took these sentences. Barakallahu fikum. Let's look where we're at. On page at Tasya Awad Sab'in. We're on page number 79. Brothers and sisters online. Kaif halukum. How are you all doing? How are you? Everybody's good. May Allah reward you all for your patience. Alhamdulillah. We want to move on. We want to keep in mind before we study that the clocks are going to be moving forward tonight. So tomorrow night, we're going to start right after Isha. Today, we delayed a little bit. But as soon as the Isha is over, we're going to start. I can't estimate from now. It's going to be an hour later. But inshallah, tomorrow we have class. And I appreciate your patience. Your patience is greatly appreciated. So we have class here tonight. We're in Buffalo. But tonight, the questions and answers are going to be directed to the brothers and sisters online for this first part here. So you all prepare yourself. We're on Ism Ishara, page number 79. Tayyib. Okay, who has a question? Let's get started. We're running late. We're running late. Tayyib. Al-Ula, Jumla Al-Ula. هذا رجل وهذه امرأة. What does that mean? هذا رجل وهذه امرأة. Brothers and sisters online, let's go. This is on you all. This is a man and this is a woman. What does هذا mean? هذا is pointing at something close. هذا is pointing at something close. Naam. هذا is masculine. هذه is what? It's feminine. It's pointing at something close. For a man, you have to say هذا رجل. And for a woman, you have to say هذه امرأة. Tayyib. Number 2. هذا ثوب وهذه عمامة. No. This is a thawb and this is a turban. No. I have a question. هذا اسم الإشارة هذا وهذه ذلك and تلك هؤلاء وأولئك. Is this ma'rifah or nakira? Is this definite or is indefinite? Ma'rifah, right? It's ma'rifah, definite. And this is what generally makes a sentence in Arabic. Ma'rifah, nakira. Definite, indefinite. Na'am. Hada rajulun. Na'am. This is a man. If we said hada ar-rajul, that would be this man. It's not complete yet. If you put a ma'rifah with another ma'rifah, hada rajul, this man, you have to bring a nakira. You have to bring something. هذا الرجل طيب. هذا الرجل مسلم. نعم. But generally, a sentence is going to be ma'rifah and nakira. The asma'ul ishara, ism ishara, is ma'rifah. Keep that in mind. Tayyib. Barakallahu fikum. Tayyib. Number 3. هذا بيت وهذه غرفة. Now, this is a house and this is a room. This is a room. Abdul Aziz. What's your name? Abdullah. Sammy. Tayyib, Abdullah, Sami, Zahir, Zubair. What's your name? Salim. Okay. Sha'ban. Okay, we got a whole new crew here today. Abdul Aziz, Abdullah, Sami, Salim, Zubair, Sha'ban. I memorize names quick because I'm gonna be calling. You ready? Abdullah, you ready? You have a book? Here, y'all take my book. All right. Number 4. هذا بيتي وذلك بيت أخي. Brothers and sisters online. هذا بيتي. This is my house and that is my brother's house. Okay, listen to this. هذا وذلك, both of them are masculine. هذا, ذلك, both of them are masculine. What's the difference? هذا is close. ذلك is farther away. But they're both masculine. They're both masculine. Yeah, Sha'ban. You understand that? Both of them are masculine. But one is close, the other's farther away. هذا بيتي. That's my house. ذلك بيت أخي. What does that mean? And that is my brother's house. This is my house. That is my brother's house. Good. Good. Very good. You're doing good. May Allah reward you all. Right, let's go to number 5. هذا الطالب أمريكي وذلك الطالب بلجيكي. American. The other student is Belgium. Not these students. No, don't say students. Or not. ذلك الطالب. That طالب is singular. طالب is singular. Even هذا is singular. If it was students, you say هؤلاء الطلاب. You have to say these students. هؤلاء الطلاب أمريكيون. No, it's not. This is singular. What we have here. هذا الطالب. This student أمريكي is American. ذلك الطالب. طالب is singular. So you have to keep singular with singular. What's the plural from اسم الإشارة? هؤلاء وأولئك. That's good. That's good. That's good. The mistakes are welcome. When somebody makes a mistake, افرح به. Be happy because now you understand. Some people are getting the answer right and they're just guessing. They might not know. But when you get it wrong, it's an opportunity. It's a wake-up call. So that's good. So what does this mean? Have the talibu amrikiyun. This student, and that's not a complete sentence. Have the talib. This student, it's not complete. Amrikiyun is an American. Well, dhalika talib, when you say dhalika is further away, and I'm pointing. It's called ismul ishara, the noun for pointing. I'm pointing. That student is Belgikiyun, is Belgium, is from Belgium. Type number 6. هذه قريتنا وتلك قريتهم. Brothers and sisters online. This is our village and that is their village. Type هذه وتلك. Both of them are feminine. Tilka is feminine. هذه is feminine. You can use it for something feminine or use it for what? Something that's plural. You say هذه البيوت. تلك البيوت. These houses. So this is our village and that is their village. طيب. هذه الملابس لي وتلك الملابس لك. Brothers and sisters online. I'm going to get them online, then we're going to come to y'all. These clothes are for me, and those clothes are for them. Not that, but those. These clothes are for me, and those clothes are for you. Are for you. Not for them, for you. Laka means for you. Li is for me. Laka is for you. Nah. Tayyib. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. We'll reach number 8. We're going to ask the brothers here. Tayyib Abdul-Aziz. هذا القميص أسود وهذه القمص بيض.
This is a black kameez.
No. Hold on. Don't say this is a black kameez. We don't have a kameez. We have al kameez. هذا القميص. هذا القميص أسود. So what does that mean?
This is the black kameez.
We don't have the black. We have aswad. We don't have the black. We don't have al aswad. Abdullah, what does that mean? No, what does have al qamis aswad mean? What does the sentence mean? Yeah, yeah, Sammy. Well, you thought I forgot your name? Ah, no. What does this mean? Have al qamis aswad.
This kameez is black.
Ah, Zubair. This qamis is black. Listen, hada, is it definite or indefinite? It's definite. Al qamis, is that definite? It's definite. So they're together. This qamis. Hada al qamis, and it's not a complete sentence because we put two definite things together. This qamis is black. This qamis is black.
Like, does it change depending on the sentence? Like that?
No, it changes. What you're pointing at, is it masculine or feminine? So have is for something masculine. He is pointing at something feminine.
Oh, is it this? Like how that means this, right?
Like this and that.
Not that. Oh, this and that.
If it's further away, it's that.
Oh.
Nah. Okay. Tayyib. So what does this mean? Have al qamis aswad, Zubair. What does that mean?
This kameez is black.
This qamis is black. Okay, what about this? Hadihi al-qumusu bayd. What does that mean? Huh?
These kameez are what?
These qamises is plural now. These qamises, these garments, Salim, you with me? These garments are white. Bayd is the plural for white. Abyad is masculine. Bayda is feminine. Bayd, plural. Yeah, Salim, you understand that? Brothers and sisters online. Brothers and sisters online. Right, this shirt is black and these shirts are white. These shirts, these qamises. You understand, Abdullah? Tayyib, barakallahu fikum. Tayyib. Brothers and sisters online, I don't want to go too fast. How are we doing with number 8? Hadal qamis aswad. This qamis is aswad. And the second part, look at it. It says hadi. Why is it hadihi? Why do we use hadihi on this one? Hadihi al-qamis. Hadihi al-qumus. Why is it? Because it's plural. Qumus is the plural for qamis. Well, qamis has different plurals. Okay? We have qumus, we have qumsan, and we have aqmisatun. Those are all different plurals for qamis. Okay?
Why not? Hadi is a single, right?
No, it's plural.
Plural now. Okay.
Now it's for plural.
Okay.
Not for feminine, now it's plural. Now. So these qamises are white. All right, we're going to go on to number 9. هذا الكتاب للمدرس وهذه الكتب للطلاب يا شعبان. What does that mean?
This book is for the teacher.
This book is for the teacher. This book is for the teacher. وهذه الكتب للطلاب.
And these books are for students.
These books are for the students. Brothers and sisters online, how we doing? This book is for the teacher, and these books are for the students. Okay, so now we have one that's masculine. Now the other one is for plural. هذه الكتب. It's used because it's plural. Used because it's plural. Not that it's feminine. Not that it's feminine, but that is plural. That is plural. طيب. هذا القلم لي وهذه الأقلام لكم. طيب يا عبد الله. هذا القلم لي. This pen is for me. وهذه الأقلام لكم. These pens are for you. Now, oh, brothers and sisters in Islam, brothers, listen. You have to repeat your sentences. Don't be satisfied with just understanding this. No, you have to read from number 1 all the way down to the end. How many sentences do we have? 8. We have 17 sentences. That's a lot. Why I make so many? I make so many on purpose. You have to read from number 1 to 17 3 times, no stutter. Not one time can you make a stutter. Not one time make a stutter. Don't just be satisfied. Oh, I know what that means. I know what that. Okay, speak. Guys, speak. You can't speak. So studying Arabic with proficiency, this is what it entails. So you want to go back to the beginning and you want to read it nice and smooth. هذا رجل وهذه امرأة هذا ثوب هذه إمامة هذا بيت وهذه غرفة هذا بيتي وذلك بيت أخي هذا الطالب أمريكي ذلك الطالب بلجيكي هذه قريتنا تلك قريتهم هذه الملابس لي تلك الملابس. You got it down. You go. If you can't do it, then don't just be satisfied with I understand what it means. That's not enough. That's not enough that you understand. Yeah. Can you speak? This is going to improve your articulation. It's in front of you, and if you can't say it, what if it's not there? It's not in front of you. And you have to speak to people. It's not there. You're going to be going, No. So I want you all, brothers and sisters, keep practicing. Keep practicing. Strive for perfection. Have some, when you study Arabic, have some type of honor. Like my Arabic? No, my Arabic, I don't speak like that. In the Arabic I do, no, it has to be up to par. Have some honor. As I wrote Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu, he used to hit his son. He used to beat him if he made his mistake speaking in Arabic. He used to hit him. He used to beat him. I mean, there's some type of prestige like this. This is Arabic. Has to be. You have to have a way that you speak. You think before you speak. Take your time. Barakallahu fikum. We're on number 11. All right, this one is for the brothers and sisters online. These are new words. هذه الحافلة للعزاب وتلك الحافلة للعوائل. Brothers and sisters online. This bus is for the single people, and that bus is for the families. Azab is the plural for single. One person is called azib. One person, azib, that's a man that's not married. It's called the azib. The plural is uzab. The plural, uzab. Hum uzab. They are single brothers. Uzab. Even a woman is called the azaba, and she's not married. Single. Awail. Ailatun. Ailatun is one family. Ailatun. With an ain. Ailatun. Ailatun. That's one family. Awail is the plural. Brothers and sisters online, how we doing? I know sometimes I go too fast. You have to let me know. I'm going to say it again. Azib, that's a single, that's a man. He's single. He's not married. Azib. The plural, uzab. You get your pens out. Even your brothers and sisters that are studying from your iPad and your computer, you got to have a pen in my class. Don't come to my class without a pen in the paper. Don't try it. Don't do that. Don't come to my class like that. Have a pen. Write these words down. Can anyone post the Arabic? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Can anyone post the Arabic for the word? And can I write the word? That's going to take too much time for me to write it. But that's where you all have to be careful to do that. Azib. Ain and the aleph. Azib. Naam. Azib. You have to be able to write that down. Azib with the aleph. Azib. That's a single person. Uzab is written here. Ailatun. 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 That's one family. Very good, Abdul Sabor. Very good. Ailatun. That's one family. Ailatun. That's one family. Awail. Awail. Thanks for the ta'awun. That's good. Na'am. Very good. Very good. Very good for the ta'awun. Tayyib ya Ikhwa. We're going to move on. Indik ya Salim. This is for you. هذا الرجل مسلم وذلك الرجل كافر. This man is a Muslim. Nah. That man is a disbeliever. Nah. That man is a disbeliever. So let's move on. We have a lot of sentences here. This is how you learn Arabic. You all are studying today. Tomorrow you're teaching. The student needs a lot of examples. What are we studying here right now? What chapter are we doing? What are we doing? Ismail Ishara. So you can't give him Ismail Ishara 2 examples, 4 examples. Like I see it a little bit. Gotta give a lot of examples. You're the teacher. When you teach, you want your students to be the best students. Give them a lot of. Nobody comes to the class and he doesn't understand. He's dumb. He's slow. Everybody understands. Everybody's intelligent. Everybody comes, they want to learn. That's why you came here to learn, right? So this teacher has to do his job and convey it clearly. So when you teach, you have to take the time with the student. They have to understand. You can't just, everybody's not quick like you. Everybody doesn't understand like when you're the teacher. You have to explain it over and over and over and over. So you have to come with a lot of examples. Now, Tayyip. Brothers and sisters online. هؤلاء الطلاب من الصومال وأولئك الطلاب من الحبشة. These students are from Somalia and those students are from Ethiopia. Exactly. Now it's plural. هؤلاء and وأولئك is plural for something that has intellect. You're not going to say هؤلاء كتب. You're going to say هذه كتب. These books. You're not going to use هؤلاء for كتب. You're gonna use هذه for kutub, something that doesn't have intellect, but it's a living, it's a person. You're gonna say هؤلاء الأولاد, these children. And هؤلاء is masculine and feminine. You say هؤلاء النساء, these women. نعم. أولئك أولاد, those boys. أولئك البنات, those girls. Brothers and sisters online. هؤلاء وأولئك, they're both masculine and feminine. They're used for masculine and feminine. You all are with me? Where you at, brothers and sisters online? Your Wi-Fi is cut off. You're still there. All right. طيب هؤلاء بناتي وأولئك بنات أختي. Why did I come with this sentence? Why? Because I'm just showing that this is used for feminine. Why? What's the point in this whole sentence? I'm just showing that it's used for feminine also. That's the purpose, Abdul-Aziz. That's the purpose of this sentence. First, I came with an example with tulab, that's masculine. So what's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of the sentence? I'm showing that it's also used for feminine. So when you teach the book, you have to bring that up to the student. And just not random sentences. They're meticulously designed. Nah. These are my daughters and those are my sister's daughters. Right. These are my daughters and those are my sister's daughters. Very good. طيب الجو هنا في صنعاء بارد والجو هناك في الكويت حار. What does that mean, Abdullah?
The weather here in Sana'a is
Cold.
it's cold.
But the weather here, huna means here, and you're pointing. The weather here in Sana'a is cold.
And the weather in Kuwait.
The weather there, don't leave out the word there. The weather there, hunaka, the weather over there in Kuwait is hot. Remember, over there is hot. طيب يا إخوة. The weather here in Sana'a is cold and the weather there in Kuwait is hot. Y'all understand. That's good. Now, I can't stress enough. I want you to read these sentences from number 1 to 17. Why not make 17 sentences? Why 17? I want it to be a lot. I want you to read from the beginning to the end. Go. Articulate. Open your mouth. Be loud. Be clear. Nah. When the more you do it, the more confidence you're going to get. Nah. طيب هذه الدفاتر هنا للأولاد وتلك الدفاتر هناك للبنات يا شعبان.
These notebooks here are for the boys.
These notebooks here are for the boys.
وتلك الدفاتر هناك للبنات. And those notebooks there for the girls.
And those books over there for the girls. That's Salim, you understand? Yeah, Zubair, you understand? Sahib Sammy, how you doing? All right? Okay. These books up here, these notebooks here are for the boys. And those notebooks over there are for the girls. All right, now look at this one here. هل هذه الكتابان جديدان? Brothers and sisters online. Are these two books new? نعم هذان. نعم. This is just an introduction. We didn't do it all, but هذان is also مثنى. It could be هذان. نعم. Today we're going to move on to another lesson. We're just going to take a little bit. We already started late. We're going to another page. نحن في الصفحة الواحدة وثمانين. We're in the 80s now. We're in the 80s. Page 81. It says حوار بين الضيف والطالب. What does that mean? حوار بين الضيف والطالب. What does that mean?
Student.
Right, conversation, a dialogue, حوار, conversation, a dialogue between the guest and the student. Okay, you all going to repeat after me. You're all going to repeat after me. How are we doing, brothers and sisters online? How are we doing? I know sometimes I go too fast. Tell you. Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. You all are repeating after me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Nah. So when you speak to somebody, don't say salam alaikum. Salama alaikum. Salama. It's assalamu. And a lot of people who even leading the salah, they say salamu alaikum rahmatullah. Salam. No, it's assalam. Assalamu alaikum. And it's a ain. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Now, when you give the greetings, that's how you do it. Say assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. You don't say salamu alaikum. Alaikum. Salamu alaikum. Salamu alaikum. Say salamu alaikum. You study Arabic or what? What do you? It's not reflected in your speech. Assalamu alaikum. Say it with honor. Y'all are after me. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. So here you have wa'a. Don't say wa alaikum. Wa alaikum. No, wa alaikum. Wa alaikum. Not wa alaikum. Wa alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Sa'ain. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Y'all are after me. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi. طيب كيف الأمور هنا في المركز؟ كيف الأمور هنا في المركز؟ Okay. We're going to translate tomorrow, but today I'm just going to ask little questions. Al-umur, what does umur mean?
Situations.
Umur, the situation, the affairs. The affairs. كيف الأمور هنا في المركز? How's the affairs here at the center? Markaz is the center. نعم. كيف الأمور؟ نعم. أمور is plural. نعم. For the singular is أمر. And أمره طيب. His situation is good. أمره طيب. His situation is good. نعم. نعم. أمور is the plural. كيف الأمور? How's the affairs? How's the situation? The conditions. نعم. الحمد لله أمورنا طيبة. الحمد لله أمورنا طيبة. Why is it طيبة? Why is it on طيبة? Because أمور is plural. You say أمره طيب أموره طيبة. أمره طيب, that's singular, Abdullah. أمره طيب, his situation is good. أموره طيبة, you have to have that ta because it's plural. Yep. أين الأماكن للدروس? Okay, nice and clear. أين الأماكن? I want to hear this line. أين الأماكن للدروس I want to hear the dal. Lid. Lid. Go straight. Don't say Aina Lamakin Lindunus. Aina Lamakin Lindunus. Wait a minute. Ainal Amakinu. Liddurusi. Ainal Amakinu Liddurusi. What does Amakin mean? Places. Places. Now, one place is called Makan. Makan is one place. Amakin is the plural. Makanun. Makanun is a place. Brothers and sisters online, you're with me. Makan is singular. Makan is singular. Thanks, Abdul-Sabah. Jazakallah khair. Makan is singular. Amakin is plural. There's another plural called amkinatun, but whoever got it gets it. Amkinatun, that's another plural. Now this guy's asking, Ain al-amakin lid-durus. What does that mean? Ain al-amakin. Where's the places for classes? Where are the places for the classes? Where are the places for the classes? Where are the places for the classes? قال هذا المكان لدروس الرجال. You all repeat after me. هذا المكان لدروس الرجال. ذلك المكان لدروس الأولاد. Again. هذا المكان لدروس الرجال. Okay, don't say للدروس. لدروس. لدروس. لدروس الرجال. وذلك المكان لدروس الأولاد. This place, he's pointing. He's pointing. He's pointing. This here, this is for the classes for the men. And that's the classes for the kids. He's pointing. Vertica is further away. He's pointing. This is about one day we learn and the other day we're teaching. Naam. Sahib, inshallah. So I'm going to try to picture what's going on here, Salim. You understand what's going on? He's pointing. This place here is for the classes for the men. That there is the place for the classes for the kids. Sahib. هل للنساء مكان للدروس؟ هل للنساء مكان للدروس؟ Okay, I have to hear this noon. مكان للدروس. The tanween, make it clear. Get it? That's your habit. مكان للدروس. Do the women have a place? A place. مكان. Do they have a place for classes? Understand, Abdul-Aziz? هل للنساء, do the women have for them مكان, a place, للدروس, so they have a place for classes? Brothers and sisters online, you all are with us? You all are after me. نعم دروسهن هناك في المسجد. في الدور الثاني. نعم دروسهن هناك في المسجد. في الدور الثاني. Yes, their classes are there in the masjid. He's pointing up on the second floor. On the second floor. هناك في الدور الثاني. There in the masjid on the second floor. He's pointing upwards. في الدور. Dor is floor. Not the only way to say floor, but that's one way. الدور الثاني. الدور الثاني. الدور الثاني. Second floor. No. أين الكتب للطلاب؟ Let me have that now. أين الكتب للطلاب? Where are the books for the students? Where are the books? Where are the books for the students? Okay, let's read this. هذه الكتب للطلاب الكبار.
هذه الكتب للطلاب الكبار
وتلك الكتب للطلاب الصغار.
وتلك الكتب للطلاب الصغار.
What does that mean, يا زبير؟ هذه الكتب.
This book,
هذه الكتب.
this book for student.
These books.
These books for student.
Al-
This books for the big student.
These books are for the big students. These books are for the big students. وتلك الكتب.
And those books.
And
for
those
the,
books are for the small students.
Small student.
Brothers and sisters online. Brothers and sisters online. Again, I appreciate the fact that you all waited today. I appreciate the fact that you waited. May Allah reward you all. Okay, let's go on. Let's try to finish this. ما هذا الدرس هنا؟
ما هذا الدرس هنا؟
ما هذا الدرس هنا؟
ما هذا الدرس هنا؟
Abdul-Aziz, what does that mean?
What is this lesson? What is this lesson here?
Right, what is this class here? What is this class here? What is this class huna? When he says huna, he's pointing at something real close to him. What is this class here? What is that? What are they studying? نعم. طيب. هنا درس في اللغة العربية وهناك درس في القرآن.
هناك درس في اللغة العربية وهناك درس في القرآن.
من هذا درس. هنا درس في اللغة العربية.
هنا درس في اللغة العربية
وهناك درس في القرآن.
وهناك درس في القرآن.
That this word al-Quran, you're going to say al-qu. You're going to say al-qu. After you say qu, you're going to bring your lips back and pronounce the ra. Al-Quran.
القرآن.
Al-Quran.
القرآن.
Don't say al-Quran. It's not Quran. It's Quran. القرآن. وهناك درس في القرآن.
وهناك درس في القرآن.
جميل جميل. That's good. That's good. طيب. الآن listen for the brothers and sisters online. You all repeat after me. هل عندكم كهرباء في بيوتكم؟
هل عندكم كهرباء في بيوتكم؟
Not في بيوتكم. When you say this word في, don't assume that what's coming after this is a lamb. Fil, say fi. And then if it's a lamb, attach it. If it's not, don't think automatically it's always a lamb. Because here there's no lamb. Again. هل عندكم كهرباء في بيوتكم؟
هل عندكم كهرباء في بيوتكم؟
Do you have electricity in your homes? Kahraba, electricity. What kind of questions are this? What kind of questions? This is how we lived when we were in Yemen. These houses have electricity. Those we actually didn't have electricity. Only some areas had electricity. And that's where my mind was. That's where my mind was. And I was writing this book. I was making it regular, how we lived in there. And that's the questions we asked. Do you have water over here? Do you have electricity over here? Nah. Some places didn't have it. Nah. I studied there. Nah. No.
There's like a reverse question mark, like in literature of Arabic.
Right.
Does that first come out in Arabic or?
No, in English. No.
So
Right.
just,
Right. They just use it. Right. Good question. No. Kahraba is electricity. Kahraba, electricity. هل عندكم, do you have kahraba? Do you have in your houses? في بيوتكم. Listen what he says. And you'll repeat after me. عندنا كهرباء في هذه البيوت دائما.
عندنا كهرباء في هذه البيوت دائما.
في هذه البيوت دائما.
في هذه البيوت دائما.
وفي تلك البيوت أحيانا.
وفي تلك البيوت أحيانا.
Hi, brothers and sisters online, what does this mean? These words, you need these words. You need these words. عندنا كهرباء في هذه البيوت دائما. What does that mean? Brothers and sisters online. I don't see anything happening. Where y'all at? Okay. I have electricity. I have. عندنا. We have. We have electricity in these houses all the time. دائما. دائما. وفي تلك البيوت أحيانا. We have electricity in these houses all the time. وفي تلك البيوت أحيانا. وفي تلك البيوت أحيانا. And in those houses sometimes. And in those houses sometimes. Listen up. These are two new words. دائما, all the time. أحيانا, sometimes. Listen, the words that you introduce to the mind of the student has to be in a practical sentence. Don't just put دائما on a list of vocabulary words. This means always. أحيانا means sometimes, and he doesn't know how to use it. It has to be in a practical sentence. Arabic is not studied from a vocabulary list. That's not studying Arabic. You, the teacher, you introduce it to the mind of the student first time in a practical sentence. It has to be like that. No, that's studying Arabic. So now you understand what it means. You feel it has some type of flavor, has some type of meaning with it. Do you understand this sentence, brothers? Abdul-Aziz, you understand this? عندنا كهرباء, we have electricity. في هذه البيوت, in these houses, دائما, all the time. دائما. وفي تلك البيوت أحيانا. And in those houses, sometimes. Sometimes. طيب. طيب. I know. Hold on now. Somebody here says, "Do we have electricity in these houses always?" No, it doesn't. It says ending. It's not a question. It says we have. It's not do we have. We have. Ending that. The first question is, هل عندكم كهرباء في بيوتكم? Do you have electricity in your houses? That's the question. That's the question. Then he's answering the question. عندنا كهرباء. We have كهرباء. We have. No problem. It's no problem. May Allah reward you. May Allah reward you. May Allah increase you. طيب. أين المسجد? Y'all repeat after me. أين المسجد? أين المسجد?
أين المسجد؟
Where's the masjid? He says, عندنا مسجدان.
عند مسجدان.
عندنا مسجدان.
عندنا مسجدان.
What does that mean? Two masjid. He didn't have the word. He didn't use the word ifnan, because when you add an aleph and a noon, that indicates dual. You don't say indana ifnain masjid. That's not correct. Ifnain masjid, two a masjid. And then ifnain masjid. We have two a masjid. That doesn't make sense. That's not how you say that. And then ifnain masjid. And then ifnain masajid. We have a lot of masjids. It doesn't make sense. Ifnain masajid. Can't say that. You say simply masjidani. عندنا مسجدان. We have two masjid. واحد هنا قريب من البئر. You all are after me. واحد هنا قريب من البئر.
واحد هنا قريب من البئر.
والآخر هناك قريب من المزرعة.
والآخر هناك قريب من المزرعة.
طيب. What does this mean? واحد هنا قريب من البئر. واحد هنا. واحد, we have two masjid. واحد هنا قريب من this is bothering me. It's قريبا. It should be قريبا. It should be قريبا, not قريب. It should be قريبا. Yeah, Abdul Sabur. Make sure put that as a correction. That's not قريب. That's قريبا. That should be قريبا. نعم. واحد هنا قريبا من البئر. نعم الشيء قريبا. نعم. One here is close to the well. A bi'r is a well. One is close. One is here. One is here. واحد هنا. One is here. واحد هنا. One is here. قريب من البئر. Close to the well. One is here. One is here. نعم Edgar. One is here. One, not one is close. واحد هنا. واحد هنا. One is here. قريب من البئر. Close to the well. والآخر قريب من المزرعة. The other one is close to what? What does mazra'a mean?
Farm.
The farm. The farm. Plantation, where you plant corn and things like that. Right, at the end, it says, Alhamdulillah, umurukum huna tayyibatun. Alhamdulillah, umurukum huna tayyibatun. Alhamdulillah, umurukum huna tayyibatun. What does this mean?
Alhamdulillah.
Umurukum, umurukum.
Your
Your
affairs,
affairs here are good. Okay, let's look at what we have for homework. Let's look at what we have for homework. It says, Tarjam al-Jum al-Atiyah. Translate the following sentences. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 15 sentences. Then after that, it says, Uktub al-Jumal al-Munasiba fil farag. Put the appropriate word in the empty space. Brothers and sisters in Islam, are you all with me? Alhamdulillah. The first one, 15 sentences you have to translate. I'm not going to read any of it from you. I'm not helping you out with any of it. You're on your own. Jumping right in the middle of the lake. Start swimming. Okay, you got to translate those sentences. That's enough. I'm not going to give you any more homework than that. Listen up. Listen up. Tomorrow, first thing, we're going to read this story. Everybody's going to have to read the story that we just finished. This one that we just finished. Read it well. Don't be satisfied. Don't fool yourself that you understand. Don't do that to yourself. You just be satisfied. Read this well. Read it. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله كيف الأمور هنا في المركز الحمد لله أمورنا طيبة أين الأماكن للدروس when you get up to certain things make it very clear هذا المكان لدروس الرجال ذلك المكان لدروس الأولاد make it ألف لام very clear هل للنساء مكان make that تنوين clear مكان للدروس go say للدروس don't say مكان للدروس don't speak like that. Go over it. So when you're practicing, what are you going to do when you practice? You're not going to go from one sentence to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. No, you're going to read each one 3 times. أين الأماكن للدروس؟ أين الأماكن للدروس؟ أين الأماكن للدروس؟ هذا المكان لدروس الرجال، هذا المكان لدروس الرجال، هذا المكان لدروس الرجال، ذلك المكان لدروس الأولاد، لدروس الأولاد، لدروس الأولاد. هل للنساء مكان للدروس؟ مكان للدروس، مكان للدروس. You know where your weak spot is. Place it. You your own doctor. You your own doctor, your own coach. If you see something's heavy on your tongue, go over it 3, 4, 5 times. So prepare that. Now you go over that whole page by itself. So when you finish that, you have to translate these sentences on one page, number 83. Listen. Translate, that's just half the job. What do you have to do? Come in, read these sentences, no stuttering. Tomorrow, ya ikhwa, Abdullah, you coming tomorrow, inshallah. Sammy, ya Salim. I have no stuttering. I don't accept no stuttering. So you got to go home. You got to go. أي باب للنساء هذا أم ذاك أي باب أي باب للنساء هذا أم ذاك هذه الإمامة لي هذه الإمامة لي وتلك الإمامة لك وتلك الإمامة لك وتلك الإمامة لك. Just give you 15 minutes. It's just 15 sentences. Listen, 15 sentences in 15 minutes. That means like one sentence a minute. I mean, like 1 minute, you're going to be going over and over and over and over. That's a lot of time, 15 minutes. It's just 15 sentences, 30 sentences. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with me? Now, listen. Now we're in it. We're in lesson number 6. We're going on to lesson number 7. You have to be getting stronger. Push yourself more. Push yourself more. Ask Allah for more. So now, tomorrow they're going to move up the clock. Ramadan is very close. In Ramadan, our lesson is going to be after Asr. We have to continue. We can't do it after Taraweeh. So you all be patient. I'm going to announce. We're going to estimate what time is going to be probably around 5:30. In Ramadan, we're going to try to make the class a little shorter, about a half hour. Because Ramadan, I mean, when you call the Adhan, people have to stop studying. They got to pray. They have to, So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his aid. You have this homework here. You have all these sentences. There are 15 sentences here. You have to read them well. هذه النعال لعبد الله وإخواني. هذه النعال لعبد الله وإخواني. You have 15 sentences. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his aid. Inshallah, we're going to stop here if there's no questions. What is class tomorrow? Clock back. After Isha. So the clock is not back, it's forward. So 8 o'clock is going to be 9 o'clock, right? Not 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, inshallah. 9 o'clock. Inshallah, we're not going to delay like we delayed today. We delayed today. The speaker spoke so long. I don't know who that brother was. He spoke so long. Inshallah. Inshallah, we're going to stop here. May Allah reward you all. Barakallahu feekum. Jazakumullah khairan. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
You coming tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
We come on, come. So who's coming? Oh, you'll take Omar?
I don't think Hudayf is coming.
I don't think so either.
You can come on the Asr.
No.
What time you'll leave tomorrow?